all over the place. And not ALL, but AU, short for autistic, because I just learned recently that I am. Hi. So, this is my first attempt at a more legitimized, official long-form video. Hi, I'm Billy Krishan. I am Absolute Reality on the Instagram, Billy the Girl on the TikTok. Y'all, it is hard to have the same at on each profile. But today I am hoping to officially move forward via my YouTube channel as all over the place. And not ALL, but AU, short for autistic, because I just learned recently that I was diagnosed as autistic, level 1 in November of 2025. I'm making this video on January 11th, 2026. And I've been wanting to do a video like this for the longest, and I decided I literally have to do it today of all days. I'm gonna do the thing. I feel like I'm already talking too much, so let's get into it. My name is Billy Krishan. I am a neurodivergent, multidisciplinary artist, mom, activist, and content creator. And everyone always talks about their niche. Well, in this video, I'm not only gonna just introduce myself, but I'm also gonna talk about how I am taking you all along with me for the journey of embracing not having a niche. I get it. Niches are important for building platforms and having people join you along the journey to stay. It's important to have them know what to expect next from you. But also, as a neurodivergent, multidisciplinary artist, mom, activist, I always have so many different things going on. And functioning wise, I don't have the capacity to run 1,000 different pages. So this is my journey to make my lack of a niche. Hence, all over the place. And that will be me moving forward on this platform. Thank you for being here. In this video, I intend to introduce myself a little bit more. Also talk about my journey of being neurodivergent and what on earth that means, and whether or not I'm just claiming the title myself, or if it's backed by some actual thing, which is a question that I'm sure if you identify as neurodivergent, you're getting asked often. And I'm gonna cover some of the things I'm gonna talk about on this platform. I am originally from Washington, DC, born and raised. I even have a poem, which maybe if I can find a way, I can link here or just attach at the end of the video, that describes what it feels like for me to be from DC and what that means. And if I'm from DC, or, I just be saying I am and I'm really from the DMV. And so I go over that. But I am currently, an Ohio transplant. I'm also on my journey to trying to figure out what there is to enjoy about Ohio, because it's been a struggle. I am a mother of a brilliantly beautiful, artistic, loving 4.5-year-old. I am also coming off of 10 years of being a professional actor. The past 6 have been me being a full-time actor, meaning that is my sole stream of income. And in general, I am an activist. In 2020, and before then, and after then, I was very deep in the streets, documenting what was happening, advocating for people, as well as a community advocate, holding events, being able to pull resources to create care kits for the homeless community. I love to sing and write songs. I love to paint. I love to write. I love poetry. I love to dance. I also love to create stuff. Here are earrings that I made at different points in my life. And I recently built a table. I've gotten into baking. I also really love sewing, and I'm starting to do it even more, and not just for myself and for my daughter, but for others. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to take this platform on as all of who I am and not just pieces of me. So they say you're supposed to have a niche, and my niche is the fact that I don't necessarily have one, but I am me. The thing that I think I'll talk about next is my journey to getting diagnosed, because to answer the other question, I have been diagnosed officially with autism level 1, and in 2010 I was diagnosed with ADHD, but I've learned in my journeys of healing, therapy, etc., that sometimes trauma response can also mimic the symptoms of ADHD. So I'm not really sure if it's ADHD or the symptoms of trauma response or a mix of both. Either way, what I do know is that I'm neurodivergent. And my process of being diagnosed has never been about being medicated. It's been more so about how I can learn more about who I am and why I work the way that I work. Because at this point, I'm 33. I am who I am. It is what it is, and I'm okay with that. But learning a little bit more can help me navigate it in this world that expects us to act and perform and show up a particular kind of way. And also, hopefully, can help me navigate building connections where people aren't fully used to interacting the ways in which I interact. So that's that in a nutshell. I am this Black, queer, neurodivergent, multidisciplinary artist mom, and I'm excited to share this journey with you. Excited to share some of the ways my mind thinks and maybe start some conversations in the process. So that's who I am. Hopefully you can stick along. If you did get through the end of this video, can you tell me in the comments what is the one thing that I mentioned that resonates with you? Whether that be one of my identifiers that you also identify as, or maybe love someone who identifies that way. Whether you're just curious about X, Y, and Z, or whether you're just like, this was a quick little thing and I'm just here and I found myself here. Tell me what brought you to this video and what made you stick around. Anyways, thank you so much for being a part of the beginnings of this journey with me. I'm grateful. Until next time, have a beautiful day.